Hello, welcome to my channel. At the time that I was filming this, I had laryngitis, but I didn't want to miss out on Valentine's Day, so I decided to do some of my nails for you. My name is Kathy. I'm a mom of 6. You won't hear them in the background. I was able to edit that out. Woohoo! I'm also a 911 dispatcher, but we'll explore that when I can talk further and in further videos. Today I'll be stamping my nails with Valentine's designs from Maniology. I'm not affiliated with Maniology at all. I just love their products. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go 10-8, which means on duty for the department that I work for, and get started. Let's discuss what's on my nails right now. I used this Orly Gel Effects Easy Off Base Coat. It's a new product for me. I've been struggling to remove gel manicures at home, and this is supposed to make it easier, so let's see how it works. All right, this is a gel nail polish from Beetles. It's the B304. It's a lovely pink shade, and I mattified it down with the Beetles Top Coat Matte Gel. I'm not affiliated with Beetles either. All right, so let's take a look at the plates I'm going to be using. Maniology has all these wonderful stamping plates. They're super pretty, and they're super affordable too. So just go ahead, check out their website. And this is the M117. It is a Valentine's Day plate. And it is just absolutely stunning. I love it. It's cute, it's fun, it's whimsical, but there's some serious notes too. The next plate that I'm going to be using is the M181 plate. This one is more of your traditional honeydew Valentine's Day plate. I don't know why I said honeydew. Beats me. All right, so you also are going to need your stamper and your scraper. I got these both from Maniology as well. You just pop the lid off and you got this little squishy jelly stamper part, and I love it. It's one of those feels that you absolutely love to play with. Or at least I do, anyway. All right, I'm going to use liquid latex around my nails. I got this. I believe I got this from Maniology too. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I might have got it from Amazon. I bought 3 nail polishes from Maniology. This one here is going to be Candy Apple Red. It's got a metallic shimmer to it. And then I also have this one. It's Ruby Slipper. And I thought it was just a great offset for the pink and the bright red. And then I also bought this one. It's called Brain Freeze, but when I tried it on my nails, it just blended into the background. You couldn't see anything, so I was like, all right, we'll save it for another time. So for today, I'm just going to use these two, the Candy Apple Red and the Ruby Slipper. You also need something to clean off your plate with. I use this 100% pure acetone from Pronto. I got it on Amazon. And a lint roller to clean off my stamper. Or you can use tape, but the lint roller has a lot more space on it. All right, so here is me putting on the liquid latex. You put a firm barrier around your nails. You make sure you don't get onion on your nails. You want to clean that off. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so you can see. As you can see, I now have my wedding ring on. I had forgotten it while I was doing the dishes. But you have these, you want to make sure that you use a very thick-ish coating around each nail so that there's a solid barrier for when you remove it. All right, let's get into it. I'm trying to decide here which which designs I want to use. I mean, the decisions are endless. I decide to jump in first. Oop, I removed some of the latex on the side of my nail, but that's okay. This is super easy to fix. You just go in and make sure that you paint over the other side so that it kind of just seamlessly goes into it. It's going to coat and you'll still be able to pull it off in one swoop. I always start with my middle finger, then work my way out. It's just the way that I am. Some people only put one design on their hand. Some people do only a couple of fingers. I decided to do my whole hand. That's usually the way that I go with it. So that's what I'm doing here. And you'll see I'll use a couple of different designs, but I like to stay mostly symmetrical. So I do go in with both hands with the same designs, but you'll see that later as we go. I'm such an indecisive person at this point. All right, we've made our decision. We're going to be going in with that little cute Cupid. It's just the perfect size for that middle fingernail bed. And he's so cute. Now you see how it got smoky here on the plate. I made a couple of mistakes. Couldn't pick up the stamp on the first try. These nail polishes seemed quite watery, which is abnormal for Maniology polishes. They're usually thicker and are easier to pick up on the first go round, especially with a brand new scraper and a brand new stamper. But I find my right placement and I go ahead and just kind of rock the stamp on there very gently. I didn't press down very hard, and just boom, there you go. It's a cute little guy. All right, you want to make sure that you clean your plate, your scraper, and your stamper in between each and every stamp. This ensures that you don't transfer color onto your next stamp or that it gets smudgy. And it's simple as that. And it's all clean. All right, for my next design, I'm going to go in with the Candy Apple Red, and I'm going to take these two hearts on. It says you and me in it. They're super cute. Like those candy hearts that you used to get. I think they still sell them. And it did take me a couple times to pick up this design too. That smoky film that you see, that's just the acetone. It doesn't do any damage to the plate at all. And it really doesn't interfere with the next stamp as long as it's dry in between. So I did have to wait a little bit. And just line it up where you want it on your nail and lightly press it on. Now you can see on the stamper, I did pick up some of that paint from the Queen and King area, and I didn't want to get it on my fingers or on the design that I was already putting on there. Now your cotton is going to get messy. Please go in with clean cotton. Cotton balls are so super cheap right now. You can just go ahead and get those a whole bag and use as many as you need to keep going through. Use a clean one in between. It does help and make it easier for you as you're doing these designs, especially if you're newer into stamping. And you clean off the stamper with the lint roller, and it's just an easy canvas to go ahead and stamp down those smudges and get rid of them off that stamper. All right, I'm going to take the Candy Apple Red again, and we're going to go into my next design, which is this Be Mine heart. It's super cute. I'll show you the finished product. All right, and just a quick little stamp. As you can see, I'm not putting much pressure on it at all. You don't need a lot. And there it is. It's super cute. Now, it's not perfect. A little bit of the bottom of the bee came off, but it was good enough for me. And it's clearly legible what it is for me on the finished nail. So I was okay with it. Stamping, nail art, any of it, it's a creative license. Feel free to do you how you want to do it. Don't worry about making mistakes. Don't worry about it being absolutely perfect. Just have fun. Now we're going to go into that M181 plate, and I'm going to take that coppery ruby slipper, It did take me a couple times to pick up this design. Like I said, I was struggling with these polishes. They were super watery. I did shake them up in between and was able to um, eventually pick up the stamp. Now I'm just deciding which area of the hearts I want to use, and I'm going in with it right now with a rolling design. With these bigger stamps, you can do that little roll on it. I did get a little bit of polish on my finger, but later on in the video I'll show you how I clean that up. And there is the stamp. Again, is it perfect? No. Is it making me happy? Yes. Do what makes your hearts happy. All right, so for my thumb, I'm gonna take this cute little jar of hearts and I'm gonna do it in Ruby Slipper, that coppery color. Now, I did try originally to pick up the kind of rainfall hearts that's on the far right side of the plate, and that one didn't come up very well with this polish. Again, I'm blaming it on the fact that it was so watery. Now, I made a mistake here and I wasn't able to get this. When I put it down, it didn't transfer all the way. So it was kind of like an oops. So I'm cleaning off my plate, but I didn't show you, and I should have, and I'm sorry for that. But the easiest way to fix the mistake on your nail is to take a cotton square or round and put just regular nail polish remover on it and swipe the design off. You don't want to use full acetone because of the fact that it might ruin your top coat for your gel manicure below, and we don't want to do that. Now, it shouldn't, but it might, so it's just safer to use a gentler nail polish remover, and then you can go right back in. It's the best part about using gel because you do have that top coat below. If you use regular nail polish, you do have to go in and do the whole nail all over again. So there's the finished jar of hearts. I'm just cleaning off my plate that I didn't clean off before. And I'm going in on my left hand with the same designs, just in reverse colors. And oops, I forgot my latex on this hand. However, what I decided was I was just going to put it on my pinky because that was the only one that needed the full, so I could roll the stamper. And there we go, just placing it where I wanted it to be. Perfect. To me, anyway. But it did go onto the latex, but it was easy to clean up, and you'll see in the end. I'm going to take that jar of hearts in the same candy apple red. Just decided to stick with the same colors so that I can go back in on my thumb and not have to go back and forth between the two bottles of polish, because at this point in time, I had been doing my nails for just about an hour and a half, and I was tired. There we go. There's that red. Tell me which ones you liked better. If you liked the designs in the candy apple red, or if you liked them in the ruby slipper better. All right, closing up the candy apple red, and we'll go into what I used the ruby slipper on. There we go. There's that ruby slipper. And there's Be Mine. Alright, I'm just cleaning up around the edges of my nails a little bit here with some acetone because I was trying to make sure that before I set and cure everything that it was good to go. Now, the nail polishes from Maniology are not gel nail polishes. They are regular nail polishes, so you don't have to cure them. However, you do have to put a top coat on to seal them in. So I'm using the matte top coat from Beetles, which is a gel polish, so you do have to UV set it. I tried to go in with the Maniology No Smudge top coat, which is what I usually use when I do my nails and stamps because it's absolutely perfect. You get no transfer, no run, no nothing. But it gave my nail a shine. I didn't want any shine with this at all. I wanted to dull it down. I wanted it to be that matte. I was going full matte. And it's my first time going matte, and I absolutely love it, so I probably will do it again. But you just want to make sure that you cure these fully with a UV lamp. But before you do that, please, 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 please remove your latex. The latex underneath the UV lamp gets so hot and it will hurt. So you just take some tweezers because you've got a wet top coat. You don't want to smudge it up, and you remove it, and it just came off super simple, super easy. It gets a little messy, but that's easy to clean up. And there's the nail that I had messed up originally, and you see it still came off in one easy swipe. Now you see at the bottom of my finger there where some of that nail polish got in. Just take a nail brush and some acetone and clean it right on up. Now you want to make sure the acetone is dry too, otherwise when it goes underneath the UV lamp it is going to be quite warm and a lot warmer than you want it to be. And we're under our lamp. I got this lamp on Amazon. And you go for 90 seconds. I'm curing based on what the Beetles nail polish said. That said between 60 and 120 seconds. I'm probably sure that 60 seconds would have been enough, but I really wanted these to last. I don't want them to curl up on me, especially with using that new Easy Off base coat. I wanted to make sure that everything was rock hard in place and not going to move anywhere. You use your discretion on how much you want to set and cure. If you're new to doing your own manicures at home, I would follow the instructions, go for the max time, do what you need to do just to make sure that all your hard work doesn't get destroyed, doesn't go to waste. You put a lot of effort into it, just like I did with these, and you don't want it to just mess up because you didn't have the patience to sit underneath a lamp for 90 seconds or however long. All right, once it's done curing, you just remove your hand from it. It turns the lamp off. Good to go. All right, and there it is when it's cured. As you can see, the metallics still have a little bit of their shimmer shine to it, but not to the point of where it's any kind of blinding radiant. You can still see the glitter product that's in there, which makes it look super cute. All right, I'm going to remove the latex around this one. And top coat down. Now the top coat, it's amazing. It goes on shiny, and then when you cure it, it's like boom, gone. Now, as you can see around my like middle finger and around my pointer, there's some of that gel nail polish that was there on the cuticle line. Now, after about an hour, I was able to actually break that away from the nail bed and just peel it off, which was really fun. I used just a nail tool that I have that was attached to my cuticle pusher and just did it and helped separate it from the nail and was able to save it. There's no peel up, there's no pull up, and it was just able to clean up the line even though it was set. And we're setting again for another 90 seconds. I did speed up the video a little bit here. I didn't want to go too fast because I wanted to be able to explain some things to you, but yeah. And no, I don't have 3 ring lights on. It's just the way that it's reflecting, or 4 ring lights. I do have my I'm working on my vanity so you can see the vanity lights, but I also have the ring light that I'm using above. It's only one. There's not a whole bunch. There's just the vanity lights and the ring light. And done. There's the finished product. Tell me which color scheme you like better. If you like the red, if you like the copper. Candy apple red, ruby slipper. That's it. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified of all my future uploads. This is Dispatch Cat going 10-7. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.